I'm Tara.
I'm Mackenzie. Welcome to the first episode of
Talk More Print.
Well, it's our first episode.
It is.
Very exciting. Obviously, our first impressions.
Obviously.
So yesterday we had the career fair, which was really interesting. We actually got to have our own table, which was really cool.
It was new this year. They let us try it, and only certain RSOs had the opportunity, and we were asked. So.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was really interesting. It was really exciting. We got to meet an alum from the program.
We did. Shout out G.
Shout out G, our 2022 alum. Hopefully we'll see you later today. Who ended up working at Sherwin-Williams, right? Doing car paint.
Yeah, automotive painting. I mean, that's just one of their umbrellas. They do other things, but he liked talking about the automotive paint.
Yeah, and all the cars he gets to see.
Mm-hmm. And travel.
Yeah.
He talked a lot about traveling.
I feel like that's like a really great example of all of the avenues like you could go with our degree.
Yeah, it's very versatile.
Like you could really honestly do anything.
You can. Like he's an assistant branch manager now?
About to
working
be the
his way up.
Manager.
Yes. So we used it was a career and internship fair.
Mm-hmm.
As an RSO, obviously we don't provide careers and internships.
Nope.
However, we did use it as an opportunity to market ourselves and maybe get some more sales. Mm-hmm. There were other RSOs there, lots of students. It was a great way to raise awareness for our print lab and talk about what we do and what we can do for you.
Yeah, get all of their merch printed for the different clubs, print resumes, print business cards, do all the things for them, which a lot of people just don't know that we're there.
Yeah.
And as a resource that they can use, which is really, I feel like, something that we're getting a lot better at.
We have been. It's been hard because we're also in the basement. We're in a corner.
Yeah.
No one knows where we are. And we got that question a lot. Like, where have you guys been? Why didn't I know about you? Well,
it's not a very visible area, but now they all know. We got to talk to a lot of other people, a lot of other booths. We talked to the other RSOs, handed out our brochures.
Handed out our business cards.
And that was really good. Saw some different companies. They weren't necessarily in our field, but it was still fun to talk to some different people in the area and figure out what they had to offer. Got some cool merch, some brands.
Yeah, we got to spin some wheels.
Who doesn't love to spin a wheel?
I mean, we had a wheel.
We did have a wheel, which I think
fun.
Went over very well.
It did.
So, Tara.
Kenzie.
Obviously, I know a lot about you. And you know a lot about me.
I do.
But our listeners don't really know a lot about us. And I feel like that's such a shame.
It's a shame.
We're really we're two really cool people.
Yes, we are.
And I feel like the first question that we always get asked is, how'd you get into print?
It's my favorite story to tell.
Obviously. I mean, we have a little bit similar of a story, but I feel like we should both share a little bit about how that works. So let's kind of hear how you got here.
Probably started out junior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a tech center open house with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Actually for the criminal justice program.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I found out that it was a public speaking course, a full year-long public speaking course. And I said, never mind. And we were just going to leave. And then my dad was like, you like to draw. Maybe we should go see graphic design. And I was like, okay. So we went in there, and everybody's artwork was up on the walls, and I went, no, I am not that good. I could not do this. Well, right across the hall, they shared a hallway, was the printing and imaging technologies program. And so I went in there, and I got to use a screen printing press and bring that home with me and whatever. Really grabbed my attention, and so I applied to that program. I got in, and I never looked back. I mean, I went to Ferris, and I'm now studying print management, so that's how I got here.
Yeah, love.
How'd you get here?
Oh, yeah, obviously our favorite story. Got it. Very similar. Originally was a junior in high school, and I was really thinking that I wanted to get into graphic design. And my tech center had a graphic communications program, which is both graphic design and print. And I got there and I learned so much. I loved everything about it. And then it came time to figure out, well, do I want to do graphic design or do I want to do print? And my senior year, I got the opportunity to kind of manage the lab that we had there and kind of work on strictly client stuff and help with the incoming juniors, help with their projects, and had an amazing teacher. Shout out Kylie, you're amazing. I love you. And she's like, you want to go to Ferris, because she was a Ferris alum. So
my teacher was also Ferris
alum. I know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so crazy because like a lot of the tech center professors are Ferris alum from our program, and they push Ferris really well, which is great for us because we get more people in.
Yeah.
And so then she's like, yeah, you got to go. And I was like, okay. So did the tour and I loved it. It was amazing. And I've been here and it's been honestly the best experience ever.
We love it here.
We do love it here. A lot of people are probably wondering why we wanted to start this and why this podcast was even an idea or why we're even starting this.
Yeah, I feel like it's a hard question to answer because it's more, why wouldn't we want to do this? I mean, we're both very passionate about the industry.
Yep.
We want to share that passion. We have a lot to say about it.
We do.
So we just thought it'd be great idea. Shout out Kelly
Malozzi
for the idea.
Yep. Had a meeting with her and she's like, you guys need to start something. And I was like, you know what, Kelly, you're right.
Yeah, and she was.
And here we are. We will do anything for the bit.
I know we do.
Anything for the bit. And this is no longer a bit. This is in fact a full-fledged podcast now, and we want to share our perspective. Obviously, as we all know, a lot of the industry is aging out in retirement, and a lot of people don't know how to adjust for this incoming workforce. And I feel like it's a really good idea for us to kind of share our perspective. We'll be talking about what we look for in internships, what we're looking for in a job. We'll have some guest speakers come on.
Yep.
And other fellow students. We're planning on having a couple of our teachers come in.
Yeah. Talk about our curriculum and what we're learning and why it's so important.
And then also like the different avenues that we're thinking about taking, especially when we get some other people in here. We can go into some depth about what we really like, what we've learned, what we can do after we graduate, because as scary as that sounds, that's coming up.
No, it is.
We got a year looking at, so it's a very exciting ride, but I'm excited to take it, and I think this podcast is going to be a great way for us to really, I think, help, and I think this is so much fun for us, first of all, but also a great thing for other people in the industry to kind of hear.
Not only is it going to be documenting our personal experiences, but it's also going to help with sharing other people's stories as well.
Yeah, we have an episode planned with one of our friends, Drew. He switched into our program. He was a graphic designer and he switched over, and that's a really interesting story. So that'll be a fun one to do. And then we'll have our girlies, as we like to say. The girlies. Us five, our ride or die. We'll be able to talk about our experience with that. And we also have some fun events coming up.
We do. We're
going to be going to the Scoop in California in May. We have the Print Excellence Awards. Shout out GMA. In March. So we'll have that we can kind of debrief on.
Yes.
And then we also have some fun segments and games that we're going to do.
Of course, because you can't not have a little fun.
No, that's all what we're all about. So speaking of, one of the segments that we're going to start doing is we have made up Mad Libs. So if you don't know how a Mad Lib works, I had to get a refresher last night. I'm going to ask for descripting words, and then I'll write in what Tara says, and then I'll read off the story, and then we're going to do vice versa. Tara's going to do the same thing back to me. Sound like fun?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So Tara, I'm going to give you some things. I need a plural noun.
A plural noun. Ducks.
Oh, okay. Something smelly.
I'm gonna go padding glue.
Oh my gosh, that was something yesterday. We had a padding job and the glue smells awful. Heating
the whole
up.
Lab
Smells like glue.
Yep.
Silly name.
I feel like I gotta go Johannes Gutenberg.
That's a good one. Fun fact, did you know that when people were mentoring with Johannes Gutenberg, they were called devils? What? Because print was like so new to everyone that people called them the devils for learning how to print.
I actually did not know that.
I
can't believe I didn't.
I know. I learned that we had a Kanadi quiz this week, and it was one of the questions. Of course.
Of course it was.
Yeah, so that was something really fun. I was like, oh, okay, that's something. And it was obviously one of the questions on the quiz.
Well, obviously.
So I need an adverb.
Spiky.
Plural noun.
Another one.
I know.
This is one of my favorites, I think, rubber chickens.
We did run a test of this, and she did, in fact, use rubber chickens.
It's a classic.
It is a classic. Okay, so I need 3 verbs.
3?
That are in past tense.
Ran. Jumped. Oh, let's see. What's one more? Printed.
And now I need a place.
A place?
A place.
How about the Bass Pro Pyramid?
Oh, our favorite.
We did just go on a trip there.
We did.
Actually, it was a really great trip.
It was a really great trip. It started, we do anything for the bit. Started off as a bit, and we did, in fact, go to Memphis, Tennessee to the Bass Pro Pyramid.
It was a joke in one of our classes, and then we ended up going.
We ended up there. So, okay, adjective?
Green.
Okay. Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Soft.
I feel like DJ Khaled. Another one.
Okay. Scratchy.
Oh, this is going to be funny.
I am scared.
Plural noun.
Another plural noun. Frogs.
Okay, so that was everything. So I'm gonna read the story because this is interesting. Mind you, this is a print theme Mad Lib. Okay. The printing shop is always full of ducks.
Oh.
And smells like padding glue. That's inaccurate. The press operator, Johannes Gutenberg,
obviously,
makes sure that everything is running spiky so that the rubber chickens don't get jammed in the machine.
I don't think that's how that would work, actually.
Once the prints are done, they are ran, jumped, and finally printed. And that one worked out interesting. Yeah. Before being shipped to the Bass Pro Pyramids.
Obviously.
Everyone loves the final product because it always looks green and soft.
Okay.
Which is really funny. Printing is truly a scratchy industry that keeps the world full of frogs.
Yes. Yes. Full of frogs.
Full of frogs.
I love that.
And rubber chickens. Oh, that's
frogs and rubber chickens.
Johannes Gutenberg really did that.
I wish my print lab had ducks in it.
Oh, we do. What are you talking about?
Well, those ones, I want real ducks.
Oh, well, we do in fact have rubber ducks floating around the lab.
We have rubber ducks everywhere.
Everywhere. You know, it's fine. Okay, Tara.
Okay.
You ready?
I am ready. Are you ready?
Okay.
Because my story is not print related, which means you have to make print related words.
Okay. Show my knowledge.
Well, we'll start off easy.
Okay.
I need a name.
A name?
A name.
Well, I feel like we mentioned him earlier.
We did.
I feel like we got to do Johannes Gutenberg again.
Okay, we'll do Johannes Gutenberg again.
Our king.
I need an adjective.
Neon.
Okay. How about a random object?
A squeegee.
A squeegee. Perfect. A plural noun.
Slide cutters.
Okay. Slide cutters.
Thinking of what's on the work table right now.
All right, another adjective.
Does CMYK work? Like, is that an adjective? Like, can I use a CMYK?
We'll make it work.
Okay, I love it.
I think it'll work. I do need a color.
PMS 200.
Thank you. I was waiting for that one.
Fun fact, that is Ferris's color.
Don't tell anyone. Give me a clothing item.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crocs.
We're getting specific here. Okay, another adjective.
Tacky.
Tacky. I need a plural clothing item.
A plural. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like t-shirts.
Okay, we do a lot of those.
We do a lot of those in the lab.
Give me a liquid.
Blanket wash.
Okay. We'll go blanket wash. I need a body part.
Arm.
Okay, arm. And another random object.
Oh, another random. Okay, let's see. What else is on the workbench right now? I can never find the scissors.
That's so fair.
Let's do scissors.
We'll do scissors.
We have like 10 pairs and I can never find them.
They just disappear.
I swear.
Like pens at the copy center.
Oh,
they just disappear.
Oh.
We had like 50 at the beginning of the year and they're already all gone. We just had to order more.
Oh, that's one of those things you just put them in your pocket, you take it home.
Yeah.
I don't know where people are taking the scissors.
Well, we also take them on deliveries with us, and I think people sign with them and then just keep them.
That makes sense.
Okay. I need a place.
A place. Okay, so fun fact about both of us. We worked at Granville Printing for 2 summers.
We did.
Together, and it was a grand old time. So I feel like that would be funny.
We'll put GPC on here.
Yeah.
I need a random object.
Another random object?
Yes, there's a lot of these on here.
Ruler. Another thing that goes missing.
Okay, yep. I need an animal.
Oh! I'm really curious about this story right now. An animal?
An animal.
Bulldog.
Thank you. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Bulldog.
Mm-hmm.
Go dogs.
Go dogs.
And an accessory.
An accessory?
An accessory.
A scarf.
I need another random object. I'm almost done, I promise.
Okay. Another random object. Could I just do paper?
I mean, why not?
Let's do that.
Do paper.
Hasn't come up yet.
Give me something you would yell.
Bottleneck.
No.
We've yelled that one quite a number of times.
Yes, it just happens in the lab.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. It's your last random object.
Only one more?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, how about a plate?
And I need a substance. Like a liquid or just some
Celsius.
Okay, we'll go Celsius.
I have one in front of me.
I need a location. Another location. Yes.
Football field.
Okay. We'll go football field.
I don't know why,
That's
but
all right. This is going to be an interesting story.
I'm really intrigued by where this is going.
Are you ready to hear my
I'm
story?
a little scared, but I'm excited.
It's titled The Worst Day Ever.
Okay.
Yep. One morning, Johannes Gutenberg woke up feeling neon.
Oh.
He stumbled out of bed, tripped over a squeegee, and landed face first into a pile of slide cutters.
Oh. That feels like a Final Destination thing.
Great. This is already a CMYK day, he grumbled. After finally getting dressed in a PMS 200 croc.
Oh, I want those.
I do too. And a pair of tacky t-shirts.
Love.
He ran outside. Only to step right into a puddle of blanket wash.
Real?
Perfect, he sighed, wiping his arm on a scissor.
Okay.
Things got even worse.
Oh, no.
When he arrived at GPC.
Oh, no.
He realized he'd forgotten his ruler at home.
Oh, no.
I can't survive without my ruler, he shouted dramatically.
Same.
Just when he thought things couldn't get any worse, A bulldog wearing a scarf ran up and stole his paper.
Okay, Brutus.
Hey, get back here, you bottleneck. He yelled.
I mean,
chasing after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bottleneck.
Yeah. By the end of the day, he had lost his printing plate.
Oh, no.
Covered himself in Celsius, and somehow ended up
Real.
stuck at a football field.
That sounds like a normal Saturday. What are you talking about? That's my weekend plans.
Usually. Next time, he says, I'm staying in bed.
You know what? Real statement right there. Real statement.
And that was my story.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
It
That's
actually
hilarious.
turned out, you really went hard on the sharp objects. Poor
I'm
Johanna
so
Gutenberg.
sorry. There's a lot of sharp things in the lab. I was trying to
know.
think of everything that's in there. That's hilarious, though. I think you guys in the comments should vote whose story was better. I'm a little partial to Tara's because that was iconic. That was hilarious. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I think Johanna's had a pretty bad day.
He did have a really bad day. Oh, no, that was great. And then also, I feel like you should put some words that we should throw into the Mad Libs. Some random things. Anything you think would be really funny.
Help us pick some words.
We'll use them in the next episodes for sure. Well, thank you for... Well, you talk to me all the time.
I know, I was going to say.
But thanks for our audience for joining us for this. I'm really excited to keep this going. We're going to have a really fun time.
If you have anything that you want to hear us yap about,
we will.
Throw it in the comments. We'll have our email linked in the description.
Yeah. If there's any guests you want to see.
Yeah. If you want to be a guest. Reach out.
Email's in the description.
Follow our LinkedIn. Follow our Instagram.
Follow our TikTok.
We're on YouTube.
Well, I would hope you're listening to this on YouTube. Subscribe. Obviously. And share.
Yes,
that's a good one.
Please share.
That's a great one.
I'm Tara.
I'm Mackenzie. And thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next time on Talk More Print.